Manchester United handed transfer update on striking target with Viktor Gyokeres deal off. Manchester United have received an update in their pursuit of Ipswich Town striker Liam Delap after Viktor Gyokeres' potential move to Old Trafford looks increasingly unlikely. Viktor Gyokeres to Manchester United appears increasingly unlikely. The ex-Manchester City forward has been in impressive form for Ipswich Town this season, netting 10 goals for the team, currently in 18th in the Premier League, with reports claiming that the Reds are keeping tabs on the young English talent. A potential deal for Sporting Lisbon's Viktor Gyokeres could be off the table, according to reports, and United's interest in Delap could intensify, especially if Ipswich are relegated. Jason Wilcox, United's technical director, is already well acquainted with Delap, having been part of the City's setup when he was brought in from Derby County back in 2019. Reports suggest that City inserted a £40 million buyback clause when they sold Delap, a figure that might set the bar for what Ipswich would expect should United make their move. However, Chelsea are rumored to be pursuing his signature. Liam Delap is on Manchester United and Chelsea's radar. Italian transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has addressed the situation in his latest newsletter for Give Me Sport. He confirms that Delap is definitely on Chelsea's radar, and it remains to be seen whether other clubs will enter the fray. He's on Chelsea list for sure. Let's see if more clubs join or not, Romano stated. All Premier League clubs looking for a striker are monitoring him, but at the moment, nothing concrete yet. The Winchester-born striker has also captured the attention of England boss Thomas Tuchel as he joined the likes of Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham in training with the Three Lions senior squad last week. It was an incredible experience. They're all players I look up to, admire, and carve my game upon, Delap said. They appreciate that everyone is here for a reason. There is so much expression of freedom. They let you be you, obviously in a structured way, but they let you be yourself. I've been here through the age groups, so it's always nice to come here and play with people you have played with through the years. Some of my close friends are here, so it is always nice to come and play with them. James McAtee is my really close friend from Manchester City growing up. Mauricio Pochettino compensation package revealed after teasing Tottenham return. Former Tottenham Hotspur manager Mauricio Pochettino has been linked with a potential return to Spurs, but his current role with the United States national team means that is unlikely. Mauricio Pochettino wants to return to Tottenham Hotspur one day. Mauricio Pochettino is unlikely to return to Tottenham Hotspur anytime soon, despite the former Spurs boss stating that he would like one day to come back. Pochettino managed Tottenham for 5.5 years, between 2014 and 2019. He replaced Tim Sherwood at the helm and guided Spurs to 4 top-4 finishes in 5 full Premier League seasons and the 2019 Champions League final. Pochettino is currently in charge of the United States national team, having been tasked with leading them into a home World Cup in 2026. However, there has been speculation that Pochettino could return to Spurs given their struggles under Ange Postecoglou this season. Tottenham currently sit 14th in the league, and Pochettino maintains a relationship with club chairman Daniel Levy. I am going to repeat, in the bottom of my heart, I still feel the same. I would like one day to come back, Pochettino said earlier this month when asked if he still has unfinished business with Spurs. Not because of my ego, it's because my feeling is I would like one day to win with Tottenham, Mignoret. I think now Tottenham is a club with an expectation to win because if you see the facilities, training ground, or stadium, now you can see it is about winning trophies. That is why I would like one day to come back. But if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. With all the possibilities again to build something special, that is my feeling, and it didn't change. It's 6 years since we left, and it's always going to be a special club for me. However, according to a report from BBC Sport, Pochettino is unlikely to leave his current role before the 2026 World Cup. It is claimed that it would take one of the biggest financial compensation fees in football history for the United States Soccer Federation to release him from his contract. Julian Nagelsmann's move from RB Leipzig to Bayern Munich and Graham Potter's switch to Chelsea from Brighton are reportedly the most expensive managerial buyouts in history, costing their respective clubs around 21 million pounds, and it is claimed it would take a fee in the region of that figure to land Pochettino. Pochettino is currently in charge of the United States national team. Although the U.S. have suffered back-to-back defeats during the recent international break, losing 1-0 to Panama in the semifinals of the CONCACAF Nations League and 2-1 to Canada in the third-place playoff, Pochettino is not concerned. I've seen sometimes that teams that were building to play in the World Cup, they were not good until around the World Cup, he said after the loss to Canada. I want to send a message to the fans: don't be pessimistic and don't get bad feelings. I think we have time, because if we will be in this situation in 1 year time for sure, I will tell you, Houston, we have a problem. No? In 1 year, if we're talking about that, it's because we have a big problem and we were not capable to discover, to try design a better strategy to provide to the team the capacity to play in a different way. I think we have time, and I prefer that happen today than in 1 year.